Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our film commentary on 2010's apparent masterpiece, The Social Network, directed by Pedro's absolute favoritist director, David Fincher.
Yay!
Written by Aaron Sorkin of Studio 60 and West Wing fame, and with a soundtrack done by two guys who apparently beat How to Train Your Dragon's music at all the awards of that year.
This film doesn't have music. What are you talking about?
Well, it must be music. It's in the music category. How could it not be? Okay, so just before we get started, there is no extended version that I know of. So just start as the Columbia logo comes up. Because it was done by them. All right, so you guys ready?
Yep.
Yes.
3, 2, 1, click.
So yeah, audience. If you want, as the web said, these two don't expect like David Fincher and it's the two composers, but David Fincher always brings up these two composers, so I might as well. He's kind of the culprit. David Fincher is too cool for music. He prefers noise in his movies.
But he had Howard Shore for some films.
True, but I guess he's done with that.
Okay, so are we in the 1800s?
No, we're in the 1990s, if I remember correctly.
Are you sure? The atmosphere and the lighting makes it look like it was set in Victorian times.
Well, Mark Zuckerberg was, I'm guessing, a college student in the 90s, if I remember correctly.
This looks like they're filming in a Victorian inn. I'm half expecting the music performer to be dancing around with the violins.
Okay, Dwebs, you see? Okay, Dwebs, hold on. Do you see that girl? That's Mark Zuckerberg's girlfriend. She's the only character in this entire movie who has some kind of, decency, who's kind of a halfway decent person.
Everyone else is an utter a-hole.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm eating mini eggs.
And the thing about Mark Zuckerberg, he speaks like he's got a pepper in his ass. So you have to pay attention. So otherwise you might miss stuff he says because he talks like.
Nerds don't talk like that. I am one. That's proof enough. And no, I don't wear glasses.
Oh, and they're talking about China or something.
I'm meant to wear glasses, but I refuse.
You know what I hate? When writers try to make Seinfeld-style conversations and fail. Like Larry David and Jerry Seinfeld are the only writers who managed to create great scenes out of dialogue of nothing. Well, that and Quentin Tarantino. But
David, tell him to slow down.
I can't even understand what the fuck he's saying.
Is this how Aaron Sorkin writes his characters?
Because this is how people talk, right? They talk like they talk like they have to go. There are everybody. Okay. Shiro, I got it. This is the alternate dimension from Family Guy multiverse. The alternate dimension where everybody has to take a crap right now.
Oh, everyone needs to go to the toilet right now.
Yes, that's why they're talking fast to it. They all have to take a crap right now. That's why they're talking so fast.
I would be surprised if David Fincher plied his actors with drink so that they'd have to go to the toilet, and so he had them. It's like, if you don't perform your scene well, and I'm going to make you take it 50 times. If you don't perform well, your bladders will explode, and I won't care.
Yeah.
Because David Fincher has a reputation for having many, many, many takes of the same scene.
Yeah.
Assumably for perfection, apparently.
Yeah, Kubrick was also like that. But then again, you can kind of understand, because when you see a Kubrick shot, because Kubrick movies are technically flawless, like the shots, the pacing, the directing, it's all so the camera work is perfect.
Although apparently Pedro says Full Metal Jacket is apparently the only Kubrick film I'm personally going to enjoy.
Yeah, Kubrick is not really the kind of filmmaker who does traditional stories with a free act structure. He's more of a.
That's my preference. Free act structures. I'm not saying other films that don't follow that are bad by any means. It's just, yeah.
Well, okay.
David, what are you doing? Why are you letting your actors talk like they're on
This is
Got no
this is character development, I guess. Having two characters bicker at each other.
I get turn the lights up, Jesus.
Basically, she's breaking up with him because she's tired of him talking fast, I guess.
Maybe more like wow, she's doing it. Jesus.
What?
I can understand her.
After
though.
all that, you ask for food. Pedro, are you sure? Are you sure she's that likable? They're both as bad as each other.
No, but that's the sad part, Dwebs. She's the only. It's all downhill after her.
Let me guess. She never appears in this film again.
Barely.
I'll just say one thing. I haven't seen Justin Timberlake act in a film.
Oh well, he's okay in this one.
Yeah, it's just from my
Justin Timberlake is one of those actors where he can do okay if he has a good script. In this one, it's more because the role plays to his strengths, not so much because of the good writing, more like because the role is the kind of role that he's best at when he's kind of playing a hey-hole.
Yeah, because well, aside from was Jamie Foxx a singer before?
I don't know.
Or Will Smith? Aside from Will Smith, can anyone honestly name an actor who was in music before they started acting and they were good?
Mark Wahlberg. I've
heard that film. I've heard Eminem was all right in that one film he did.
Oh, 8 Mile. Yeah, he was great. He was great in 8 Mile.
I haven't seen 8 Mile though. The only bits I've seen was that song.
Oh yeah.
Hi Brenda song from Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Yeah, she's in a lot of children's stuff.
Bit of a shift to here then.
Okay, so the next 2 minutes of this film
Rooney
is just
Mara.
so the next 2 minutes is just him running and opening credits.
Was David Fincher inspired by Moonraker? Sound design by Ren Kleiss.
Did we suddenly enter into a Terminator movie?
So far, all I'm getting is someone banging their fist on a didgeridoo. Wait, executive producer Kevin Spacey?
Yes. Kevin Spacey, for some reason, thought, you know what we should do? We should make a movie about Facebook.
And so far, all I'm getting is guy banging his fist on a didgeridoo and weird piano keys and whatever whatever that is.
But I hear this and I don't hear music.
Okay, David, we get it. He's kind of annoyed.
He's athletically fit. We get it. Oh, he's back at Harvard University.
Oh, 2003. Okay, never mind. My bad. Well, he's about almost finishing his grades, so he technically maybe he did start in 1998, maybe.
Live journal.
I mean, it depends on how many years his course is.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't really know that. I haven't been.
I didn't know people even used LiveJournal back then.
Is LiveJournal popular now?
I don't think so. No. This was back back in 2003. It was. This was back in the early days of the internet.
Okay. Erica Albright's a bitch.
Okay, so basically, this is how it is, Dwibs. Apparently, Facebook was created because this guy got annoyed because he was dumped. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah. I wonder if Mark Zuckerberg actually saw this film.
Oh yeah. In case you haven't noticed, Dwibs, he's now gonna make some kind of live journal posted on the internet about how much of a bitch his ex-girlfriend is. Our hero, ladies and gentlemen.
That's hypocritical.
Does he ever get over it?
No. Actually, no. As you'll see in the ending, right, Shiroi?
Yep.
Oh boy.
Just don't trust me. The ending will make you go, "Oh fuck you." Just trust me.
And this is the guy who's going to play Lex Luthor.
Actually, I do like
Jesse Eisenberg.
I like Jesse Eisenberg. Actually, I think he's really good at making this type of character. It's just that this particular version of the character is badly written. Like, for example, what's that movie? The Now You See Me movie, which was also a pretty stupid movie, but it's another example of how Jesse Eisenberg is a really great actor at portraying the snarky kind of
I guess
asshole
that's
type
perfect
character.
for Lex Luthor then.
Yeah, I can see him as Lex Luthor. Because
what kind of vehicle is that?
Like, if there's one thing I can definitely say is that casting Jesse Eisenberg in this role was perfect casting, because he is perfect for this role. The problem is that the role is badly written.
Okay, I'm convinced he recorded his dialogue normally, but David Fincher ordered it to be sped up in post.
Well, considering they had to add CGI breath, I wouldn't be surprised. And yes, audience, there's believe it or not, later on we're going to get to a scene where there's actual CGI breath. Yes, David Fincher was so lazy that he couldn't even bother to get the actors into a cold place.
Is he filming?
Okay,
video?
dude, calm down, okay?
Are you on caffeine or something?
Shiroi, what's your basically? Okay, actually, let me just say, my history of the David Fincher is basically this. Like many people, I went to see Fight Club because everybody was talking about how amazing it was, and then I kind of quit. I kind of was tempted to leave when they showed an actual cock on screen as a joke. I'm not even kidding. That's apparently David Fincher's idea of humor: show a cock on screen.
Well, in a Family Guy episode, they showed a live picture of herpes. I don't.
Well, but that's one thing. I mean, it's just like...
So cocks are bad, but herpes are okay.
No, they're not okay. It's just that fine, whatever. The point is, okay, then.
No, I know what you're saying. I mean, for me, this is the first experience I have with these films that I'm aware of, because unlike Dwibs, I don't really look into the behind the scenes stuff. So I probably. Well, I may have seen films from him before, but this is the first one that I'm aware was made by him.
Have either of you seen Alien 3?
This is considered... no, I don't think she has. But this is actually considered his best film.
What?
No, I'm not even kidding. Of all the films he made, this is the one who got the most...
What are the rest of them like?
It's the one who got most acclaim, and the one who came closest to getting the Best Picture award. And it even it did win all the major awards in the Golden Globes.
I know it won a lot of awards.
Pedro, from what I remember...
and ladies and gentlemen, it's Peter Parker. No, I'm not even kidding. That's Andrew Garfield from the Amazing Spider-Man movies.
Hi, Andy. Who's half American, half British.
Who's actually Dwibs? I made a mistake. Yeah, you made. I forgot about Andrew Garfield for some reason. Yeah, he's the only character in this movie who's a halfway decent person. And guess what? He's going to get screwed over, of course. Oh yeah, Face Smash. You see, before Facebook, there was Face Smash. Basically, the point of Face Smash is for Mark Zuckerberg to talk shit about certain people he doesn't like. Again, our protagonist.
We already had Bebo for that.
2003, Shiroi.
Yeah, the point is, Facebook was created by drunk college students.
Actually, apparently it was. This is based on the book "Accidental Billionaires," which was a book chronicling an unauthorized biography of Mark Zuckerberg. So there is some kind of. It's not all real facts. There is some artistic liberty taken, but for the most part,
it's based off it at the most.
Right. Ow, my ears!
Get used to this. Get used to this, everybody. These morons don't even know how to write. These morons don't know how to write music at all.
And this beat How to Train Your Dragon?
Trust me, Dwibs. To this... I just... Why?
I think
Why?
Pedro put it best. It's like, oh, it's popular. That means it must be good. I mean, we haven't watched it or heard it, but let's give it the award anyway.
I haven't. Okay, I'll just say I haven't heard a Nine Inch Nails album through Trent Reznor as a part of. So I'm not. I won't speak in terms of his album work. Maybe Nine Inch Nails is good. I don't know. But in terms of music score,
Oh, here
after
it is.
hearing Gone Girl and after hearing this so far, what's all the fuss about? They suck.
So yeah, see, basically, they want. Basically, the question is which of these two is hotter, or something like that. Oh, here it is. Let's pay attention here. So yeah, our hero. Well, not hero, but you know what I mean.
Our protagonist, if you can even use that word for him.
So okay, Andrew Garfield is basically just watching everything. He's the only one who's not really doing anything. So he's the only one I kind of tolerate in this movie. And I like Andrew Garfield. So
Yeah. Don't worry, Andrew. You'll be in a better movie in 2 years from this point.
yes, I'm actually gonna go I'm actually gonna be controversial and say I don't care what you say. I still think Amazing Spider-Man 2 was better than this movie. I mean, granted, they're two completely different movies, I know, but I still
Well, I enjoy Amazing Spider-Man 2 more as a guilty pleasure. It's so crazy.
yeah.
So there's all sorts. There's electricity going throughout the city that turns into Electro's face. There's weird goblin makeup. There's like cars flipping and all sorts of stuff. And it's like a light show even. I can't wait till we get to that film. Because I know there's some people out there there's people out there that consider Amazing Spider-Man 2 the worst film of 2014 even.
Yeah, sure.
I've seen Maleficent. How is ASM 2 worse than Maleficent?
It's not. People are just morons. Anyway, yeah. Oh, okay, I forgot about this. See, we keep alternating between the present and the past. This is them.
Is he being punished for all his antics?
No.
What? After all that he's done in just the first 5 minutes?
Basically, Dwebs, the movie starts showing you these moments, and it doesn't immediately show you exactly what's this building up. But basically, this is the end of the story that you're watching right now, and the movie's going to build up and eventually show you exactly what we're doing in these particular scenes at the office.
There's a lot of arguing, there's a lot of numbers, and a lot of not actual music.
Peter Parker in a suit. Never thought I'd see that.
Well, didn't he have like a suit in the Raimi movies?
I meant the Andrew Garfield one.
Ah, okay.
I think the closest he got to being formal there was the graduation scene at the end of at the beginning of Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Oh, and this is where they get those acting twins that I forgot their names, but they're also here, and guess what? They're assholes too. The characters, I mean, not the actors. I'm
Double
sure.
the a-hole. Yay!
Yeah, here they are.
Row, row, row your boat gently. Hey, at least it's actually a song.
Yeah.
That's what the whole. That's actually. I'll just say this is what the whole soundtrack should have been. Row, row, row your boat over and over.
Well, actually, when I was trying to find another copy of this film, there's somebody has put the entire soundtrack on YouTube.
I'm pretty sure everybody. I'm pretty sure that was going to happen. That happens for all movies.
It has a lot of views and a lot of likes. I hope they're liking it for all the wrong reasons.
Well, I'm sure there's some that like the music legitimately, but I can't understand how.
Those people need to get education on music.
I'm not. Well, sure. There was a scene in Gone Girl where there was a bit of the soundtrack that was just a really shrill and really annoying telephone sound.
Like, either write proper music or
no.
don't use music at all.
It's Fred and George. Seriously, it looks like Fred and George. Oh, yeah, he's being punished, thank God.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow, he's talking normally now. I jinxed it, didn't I?
Yeah. Don't worry, Arnie. That's normal.
Well, that's not his job, is it?
Yeah. So yeah, this guy is basically humiliating anyone who he doesn't like, and basically trying to get.
Let me guess. He's going to dig up dirt on that security guy and reveal he's been having affairs or something.
You know, I just realized.
What?
David Fincher is actually Dick Clayton in disguise.
Yeah,
Except Dick Clayton is more funny.
I know. I did that as a parody of stuff. Fincher's trying to.
This guy's just a
take it
dick.
seriously.
But think about it. This is exactly the kind of movie Dick Clayton would direct. The movie where everybody's bickering at each other.
You said
there you go.
Said Dick Clayton. It said you dick.
See, I told you.
Well, at least
well, gee.
Oh my God, music.
Gee, I did dickish things, and I got called a dick for it. And I'm somehow surprised by this.
Oh wait, Pedro, do you hear that? An actual tune somewhat.
Okay, so allow me to bring up something. We're literally 20 minutes into the movie, and so far, what has happened?
Nothing!
No, well, to be fair, no, not nothing. Like, he got dumped by his girlfriend, he created the face smash thing. He created the face smash thing to emulate her, and that's it. We still don't know anything about these characters. We still don't know exactly what the plot is going for. Like, things are just happen. The movie's just kind of doing things. So?
It's just going with the motions.
Is he going to get beat up?
I don't think so. What he does actually, basically... Hold on, you'll see. Granted, I haven't seen this movie in a long time, so I don't remember a few parts of it, but... Oh, yeah, that's it. They're impressed with Face Smash, and they want to help him make something even better. Again, our characters. Let's see in how much better ways we can humiliate people.
Was this? I wonder if this is what Mark Zuckerberg was like in real life. And if that's the case, then
apparently Mark Zuckerberg said that he found the movie relatively okay for like considering from his perspective. Like, but he was kind of indifferent about it.
Right.
There you go. The birth of Facebook right here.
Okay.
Yeah, oh, MySpace. I remember MySpace. Oh, man.
Who uses that anymore?
Nobody, but I was from the time where I remember it because back in the day, MySpace was the shit. Back in my time.
I used it too.
I didn't.
Don't worry. Don't worry. It's normal. There's no real reason to use it at this point anymore. So, I think it still exists though for some reason.
Well, Beepo has made a comeback. Or trying to.
And while vinyl's making a comeback.
What the hell is that?
You know, vinyl, those
It's
big
the same
discs that you
thing,
play
but-
on those players. You put the
Oh,
disc
vinyl
on,
discs?
and then you have the
Yeah.
that scratcher thing, and you put them on the disc, and then it plays.
I love how at the very I love how at the bottom
I
right.
actually have a few of those, but they're very old.
Hey guys, notice notice right above the video window we're using a like on Facebook and share on Facebook. How ironic. The Facebook.
What kind of typewriter is that?
A 2004 one, I guess. I don't know. Not to mention, this is the early 2000s. Who the hell uses typewriters anymore? We have computers now, bitch. Get with the times.
Oh. Well, hey, at least we got a tune for our music now.
So, are we actually gonna, I don't know, develop any of these characters?
So far, this feels more like a documentary on some random students' college lives.
Oh, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Shiroi, we're on. Shiroi, still there?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. I'll point out the scene to you where we see the CGI breath because we're almost there.
Okay.
In fact, I think it's right now.
Okay.
Okay. Oh my god. Andrew Garfield dancing, so maybe Spider-Man 3 did go into him a little bit. Seriously, Peter Parker doing a dance to Spider-Man 3 all over again.
In fact, I kind of wish I was watching the first Remy movie right now because that movie is funny. It's like watching it's like reading a 60s a comic book from the 60s. So corny and yet so fun. I love how even the main character is completely uninterested in the fucking movie. Yes, this is our. Yes, he likes to nitpick shit. How nice. Oh, here it is. Here it is, Shiroi. Pay attention. Okay, Shiroi. Pay attention to their breath. Like you'll.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. See?
Holy shit.
There are plenty of cold places you can go to.
Go to Mount Snowdon or something.
You can
Or
tell.
Snowdonia.
That's so awkward. You can tell it's fake. Look at it.
Snowdon is plenty
It
cold.
looks like they're smoking in their mouths or something. They've got a cigarette lodged in their throat and they have to smoke it out every day.
Okay, even when there's cold, there's not always that coming out of their mouths. Not like every fucking second. Okay?
I'm guessing the director was a real cheapskate.
You know, if David Fincher is a guy who likes to film the same scene over and over and over for perfection purposes, couldn't he just... I'm surprised he didn't order so many takes it got cold at the end. I imagine now they spend a whole filming day on one scene. Anyway, we're at 28 minutes 10, 11, 12. How do you accidentally click off the video?
Shit happens.
Oh.
No, Andrew, don't. It's not that cold.
Whoa! That was like a fucking breath machine gun right there.
It's loading for a second.
how how, how he's such a likable protagonist, isn't he?
He's making that guy from...
You know what's sad? The characters in Wolf of Wall Street are all assholes, but the big thing is that I actually like them because, again, the movie doesn't try to apologize for any of them, and the movie is revolved around the fact that they're assholes. Whereas in here, it's just watching people bicker at each other.
Well,
He's close to making that guy from that asshole husband from that Stephen King miniseries a likable person. Seriously, Fred and George, what are you doing here?
They kind of stumbled in on the set, and David Fincher thought, "Oh, twins! Those are rare. Those are rare. Let's have them in a movie."
How do you do that? They're from different studios.
They got a really bad sense of direction. They're distant relatives of Pavel.
Yeah. Excuse me, can you tell me how to get to Leavesden Studios? Oh, sure, go that way. How did we end up at Sony Studios?
Yeah, it's still not as bad as Pavel, where he wants to get to America and he somehow ends up in Saint Mystère.
Friendster, MySpace.
Basically, it's him coming up with a name.
How are you, Shiro? Video-wise.
Where are you, Shiroi?
Well, there's a problem.
What?
What problem?
When you bring the video back up, it won't let you go to where you need to be. No matter where you click, it'll start at the beginning.
Oh.
Is there... Maybe there's a buffering thing or something.
Hmm.
God damn it. Hold on.
Yeah, why did you click off the video in the first place?
Hold on.
It was an accident.
Well, you're not missing anything. It's just people bickering at each other.
I've seen the film anyway.
Let me...
Well, this is a tune now, somewhat.
Hold on. Yes. What? I do want to start. Thank you. Okay, let me see. Can you guys see my screen?
Not quite yet.
Not yet. It's alright, I'm still on the video anyway.
I know, but for the sake of Shuri. Can you see my screen, Shuri?
No.
Not yet? Jesus Christ.
Try restarting screen share.
Jesus Christ. What?
Ha!
Okay, how about now?
Yes.
Alright, and in that case, let's put this on full screen. There we go. Basic, don't worry, Shiroi. Allow me to do the music for you. Meanwhile, bickering about money and shit.
Oh, what's that horrible guitar sound in the background?
You're starting to see my problem with this movie. There's no story. It's just people bickering at each other.
That's all this is, Dwibs, literally.
What's that horrible wailing guitar sound in the background?
Like, it's Dwebs. I don't know. It's Trent Reznor, Dwebs. You know about it.
And Atticus Ross.
I know, but it's the noise. Okay, for now on, I shall refer to them as the noisy duo because that's what they are anyway. It's the noisy duo, Dwebs. You know how this goes.
I haven't heard a score this bad since Ballistic X vs. Sever soundtrack, and that was from a talented composer.
Okay, guys.
Also, CGI breath, Shiroi. Oh, and someone puking for some reason.
By the way, the soundtrack to this movie, if you can call it that, lasts over an hour.
So basically, half of the movie doesn't even have music. Well, considering how bad the quote-unquote music,
award-winning music.
Considering how bad the noise is, I guess we should be thankful that half of it doesn't have. Anyway,
You there, Pedro?
Yeah, I'm here. Don't worry. I'm just trying to, pay it a little bit of attention so I can comment on the dialogue. Okay, sure. Basically, they're saying that, we received $60 million in basically, again, arguing about numbers.
Yep, I did say numbers and...
Numbers, who don't really have any relevance to anything. It's just... Okay, him being an asshole.
You sure it's him? Sounds like everyone's being a dick.
Well, Andrew Garfield is okay so far.
Okay, so now we're in 2004. Don't watch Blade Trinity, guys.
You'll regret it.
Don't, unless you want to see Wesley Snipes' stunt double. Seriously, it's more like he's the.
Okay, basically this guy is. Okay, basically this guy is asking Mark about his ex-girlfriend. Oh, I've seen her with someone and shit. You want to know it? And basically he's all like, whatever. I think.
Okay, honestly, I'll be honest. If I had an ex-girlfriend, I'd be like that, only in a not that dickish way.
I can't speak for that because I've never been dumped, so.
Well, I never had a girlfriend. But hey, if she's with someone else, good. She's happy.
I was lucky in that field, fortunately. But yeah, I mean, come on, dude. There are plenty of other chicks out there. You can find another one.
It's like at this point there are over 7 billion people in the world.
The one you had wasn't even all that great to begin with.
She wasn't an asshole, but that's her only redeeming quality.
You see, Dwebs, basically, Andrew Garfield's character, aka Eduardo, basically he's just basically there, giving him some kind of friend support and shit. He's not really being an asshole or anything. That's why he's the only character that's tolerable. I mean, I don't think he's a great character, but at least he's not hateable.
Gonna get laid.
Yes, Dwebs. That's our goal, to get laid. Granted, that was the plot of American Pie, but American Pie was a comedy, and the characters were actually relatable in that movie. So, yeah, Shiroi, please confirm. Since you've seen that, you're the one here who also saw American Pie. Shiroi?
No comment.
I guess. Hold on. Oh, she's burped. Okay.
Okay.
I was watching it on full screen for Shiroi's sake, so I didn't see it.
Okay.
Anyway, bickering. If I wanted to watch people bickering, I'd go to an old man place. Like, seriously.
Well, I'd actually make a movie about bickering and the repercussions it causes. People who bicker all the time they aren't very fun, are they?
Again, quoting. Allow me to quote one of my favorite jokes from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged movie, where little girl goes, "Oh, okay. Hello, Pharaoh. I'm gonna challenge you to a children's card game, and then I'll destroy the world. Why you wanna do that? What's the point of destroying the world? What do you gain from it? I don't understand the question. Look, you must have a reason, right? Otherwise, this entire movie was just pointless bickering."
Hey.
And the choir now.
All right.
Oh, welcome back, Shiroi.
At least that's music.
Okay, Shiroi. Back to. Actually, there's.
Back to the.
I haven't seen this movie in a while, so you'll have to refresh my memory. Did they somehow manage to make even a choir and musical?
Actually, the choir's pretty decent.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, Shiroi. Question. Like I was before you left, I was talking to us about how basically they're creating their main goal with Facebook is to make it easier for men to get laid. So yeah, that's our goal here. Try to get laid. Granted, that was the goal of American Pie 1, but that movie was a comedy and the characters were at least relatable. Okay.
Okay.
What's wrong with him?
You've seen American Pie, right, Troy?
Yes.
Alright. So you can confirm what I'm saying?
Yep.
Alright. Just for the sake of...
Well, people try to get laid in most of those
so where
films.
are we? Okay, so basically, in case you forgot, this is the guy whose friend was with the twins, or Fred and George, as you like to call them, Dwibs.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't have any characters, so you might as well just call them Fred and George.
Yeah. And this was filmed the same year as Harry Potter. It was made the same year as Deathly Hallows Part 1, where George lost an ear.
Yeah, that's interesting because definitely I don't know, a lot of people don't like Deathly Hallows Part 1, but I generally thought it was a fantastic character-driven movie. I mean, yeah, true, if you want to be technical, the plot didn't really move all that much, but character development-wise, it was fantastic. It was a brilliant character piece. But
No, I really liked the film.
Well, I prefer Part 2 more, but I do like Part 1.
yeah, it's one of those cases where you can go with a slow plot if the characterization makes up for it. But in here, there's neither. There's no plot. There's no character. I mean, do we even know anything about any of these people at this point? Aside from the fact that they're dicks.
And they're college students. Yeah, you could tell this is the 90s because everyone's wearing Gap.
Well, early 2000s, but yeah, the 90s were still kind of alive at this point.
Hell, the 90s are still kind of alive now, sort of all these revivals. Shiroy, how much do you bet they'll be reviving The Big Breakfast within this decade?
Oh, God.
Actually, I do remember watching The Big Breakfast. I didn't even know it ended in 2002. It just stopped. A good guy in this film?
Perish the thought, Gribbs. Perish the thought.
Have you seen anything else Aaron Sorkin's done?
Not Sorkin, but Fincher, yeah.
Because I was going to say, if you didn't say David Fincher's films were always like this, I'd have thought it was an Aaron Sorkin problem.
No, well, but you did see Gone Girl. Granted, I haven't, but you told me that in Gone Girl, everybody's an asshole too, right?
Yeah, I think the only non-dick people in that are Ben Affleck's sister and goddammit, what's that guy's name?
Random Warm Body number 3.
No, that guy's name who did the Medea, Tyler Perry.
Oh yeah, that you told me about. Yeah, you know, that's it. There you go, Shiroy. David Fincher somehow managed to make a movie where the most likable character is Tyler Perry. That's wow.
I guess he's special.
I mean, wow. How do you? Okay, bravo. I'll give you that one, David. That is definitely an achievement. I don't know how you did it, but god darn it, you did it.
Congratulations. Now fix everything else.
Have you seen Gone Girl, Shiroy?
No.
No. So yeah,
Well,
so yeah. As you can see, this is kind of David Fincher's thing.
You know, going back to what you're saying about the reason they created Facebook was to get laid, it's like that's what a lot of people use Facebook for, as we've seen from TV shows.
I guess that's the point of that line. Yeah, apparently these Facebook users haven't heard of dating sites.
Well, I
Or
don't
actually
really.
going out to the world and
Well, to be
meeting
honest, I
people.
don't really trust. Well, to be honest, I don't really trust dating sites. I like chat rooms. You can't be sure whether it's actually people who they say they are.
Yeah, of course.
Mm.
Well, that's always kind of the case with blind dates.
That's what shows like Blind Date are for.
Well, Shira, in that case, those people are 12 years too late. The show got axed in 2003.
They still do it sometimes. For
Occasionally.
special stuff.
Meanwhile, arguing about investments and shit. Okay, see, here's the main problem.
Why did it cut to an empty chair?
Mark Regent took over for these parts.
My mom's an accountant. I don't need to hear any more of this dribble.
Mark Regent was all like, this is very important. Let's see what the chair has to say.
Yeah. I'm actually sitting on one now. Chair, how do you feel about me sitting on you? How's that to hear?
She's taking the vote of silence. Anyway, the point is, so you probably already realize it, but I might as well say it for the sake of, our audience. The main problem with this movie is that, like, most of the time, it's just the characters talking about random protocol. You know how, remember that Titanic animated movie? I forgot which one it was, where Doug...
where the rats just, they spend like 2 minutes going on about, are these people here?
Well, that's what they made a whole movie out of that. It's called The Social Network. It's literally just a movie of people talking protocol.
And yet, the animated Titanic film got panned for justifiable reasons, and this film gets praised.
I'm not even kidding. So
far, unjustifiable reasons.
Heads up right now, Dwebs. Most of the arguments in this movie will be based around protocol.
Trust me, Dwebs. If you didn't like the movie up until now...
I've read the song. Funny, after watching Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, I'm surprised she's in this
by the way, basically the Chinese girl... okay, fine. I'm not gonna say... Asian girl. Sorry. I don't know which particular region from Asia she is, so basically that girl is asking, is that Mark Zuckerberg? Did he invent Facebook? Oh my god, OMG and shit.
She's a fangirl.
Yeah, because nerds have fangirls, right? I don't care if he made Facebook. He's still a nerd and he's not all that granted, I'm a man, so I'm not the best person to say, but I don't really think he's that attractive as a guy.
If he's married and that, well, good for him.
Mark Zuckerberg. Oh no, yeah, he is.
Yes, that's good.
No. I'm not saying nerds can't get girls. I'm just saying that nerds don't get fangirls who just go,
Wait,
you know what I mean.
That guy on the left looks like Neville Longbottom. I don't know why.
I kind of wish I was watching a Harry Potter movie right now.
Hey Pedro, if it makes you feel any better, how about we do the Harry Potter films next?
Oh, definitely. I love Harry Potter.
Yes, please.
I do too, except part 6.
I even kind of enjoy that part. I mean, yeah, it's the worst one, but it has a few good moments.
Nothing happens.
True, but I did like the parts involving Voldemort's backstory.
Oh, I just looked it up. Her father is Hong, like Hmong. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. And her mother is Thai.
Her mother is Pie.
And it also has a great cliffhanger ending, if you ask me.
Oh, Thai. Sorry.
Yeah.
I thought I said Pie as in her. A food gave birth to a human. Oh my god.
No. No.
Okay, so basically they're having beer and shit.
Beer.
Well, as a Sony film, we can't go too long without product placement.
Of course.
It wouldn't be a movie without it.
Oh, okay. Basically, someone is accusing Mark Zuckerberg of stealing their idea. AKA the twins. Basically, he stole the whole idea of Facebook from the twins. Because, basically, Shiro, in case you don't remember, the twins were the ones who had the idea, but of course Mark Zuckerberg stole it from them.
Mm-hmm.
Again, our likable, quote-unquote, protagonist. He steals people's ideas and takes credit for them, and eventually will get rich because of it. And as we're going to see later on, he will even betray the one person who is supportive of him, aka Andrew Garfield.
So he's like the Thomas Edison of modern times.
Was Thomas Edison known for being an asshole? I wasn't aware of that.
I've heard he kind of ripped off someone else's ideas and got all the credit for it. That's when I heard that he was getting a movie made about him. People said, "Oh no, he sucks. Tesla should make a movie about Tesla."
And yet making a movie about Mark Zuckerberg. Well, then again, I don't know how accurate this is to the real Mark Zuckerberg, so I wouldn't.
It's just screw Thomas Edison. This and make a film about Tesla, or if they are making one about Edison, have him so that he's a big dick and Tesla's the one making the ideas or something like that.
Why not?
We don't need to see this. This has nothing to do with the quote-unquote story. It's just meaningless details that don't really matter. What else? We're gonna talk about when they signed the specific document number 33? Like...
What?
Basically, Shiroi, he's saying it's raining.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Jesse Eisenberg got so bored of the movie that he started. How much do you want to bet that wasn't actually in the script? Jesse got so bored, and it's raining, and David decided to keep that in the movie. Basically, Shiroi, he's saying...
Great. Hang on, wait a minute. This kind of sound... the boom, boom. Hans Zimmer did this in Amazing Spider-Man 2, and yet that soundtrack got panned. I mean, no, I don't really like it that much, and yet this soundtrack gets praised.
I still think the soundtrack for Amazing Spider-Man 2 is better than this. I mean, yeah, it has that stupid techno shit. But I do like when the ending hits and there's some sweet or nice orchestral music playing. I like that part.
I like Spider-Man's actual theme, but and no, Peter, why are you cheating on Gwen? You arsehole.
Okay, basically, sure. In that scene, Mark Zuckerberg was talking about how I'm tired of people lying. You barely got my attention at this point and shit.
And now London Tipton is kissing Peter Parker.
Basically, those two chicks are now hooking up with Eduardo and Mark.
What?
Don't worry, we don't see anything.
Oh, God, thank God. The last thing I wanted to see was Andrew Garfield's dick.
So, yeah.
By the way, Brenda Song, yeah. Groupies.
Yes, Shiroi. He actually said we're the groupies.
I've never heard anyone use that in real life.
Well, I've heard it in School of Rock.
According to Aaron Sorkin, this is what college students talk about.
Although, to be fair, I've heard that term used in the School of Rock film.
When I was in college, I never said that, but hey, what do I know? Oh, look, it's the ex-girlfriend. She's still in the movie, apparently. Gee, I wonder if he's still into her.
Clearly, he's being a dick.
Mate, just let it go. She's not interested.
Dude, you have the Asian chick right there.
God, wow, he really is like that
money.
arsehole. He really is like that arsehole husband from that Stephen King film.
Okay, Shiroi. Basically, she's talking about how he posted a lot of hidden secrets that humiliated a lot of people, including her family and shit. Again, our protagonist. I'm sorry I keep bringing this up on this, but honestly, did Aaron Sorkin think, yeah, this will make people like the character?
But we don't even feel sorry for him.
Apparently, people love this film.
It's like...
It's like what?
But okay, you see, again, one of these days, Shiroi, you really should be in our world, well, eventually when we get to do the Martin Scorsese movie that he made after Hugo, Wolf on Wall Street, you should be on that, because that's a true example of how to make a movie about bad people that is actually entertaining and actually and shit.
Will do.
I actually got that on Blu-ray. Just haven't
All right.
seen it yet.
Sorry, I minimized the thing. I'm just checking something.
Nah, it's cool. I can still see it.
Let me see if there's anything else on SSMB. SSMB is more interesting than this movie anyway. So let's see.
That's another problem I got with this film is the lighting.
Yeah, the lighting is not very good. I agree. That's another thing about David Fincher. Like even if you ask me, okay, what about his technical directing? I honestly don't think he's all that good. Honestly, I mean the CGI breath, the lighting, he's just not that.
Can't get people to a cold place.
I mean,
really?
to be fair, judging from this, he can at least direct actors well.
Oh, no. He can direct. Well, in here, it's just one of those things. To me, my problem with David Fincher's actor directing is that I don't think he manages to. There's no warmth in the bones of these people. Like, you don't feel warmth coming from these people. I mean, they're technically saying their lives of conviction, but there's still no heart to any of this, you know? And meanwhile, what I was about to say, Dwebs, how was his technical directing in Gone Girl?
It wasn't all that much better, I don't think. There was a bit more light.
Well, that's something, I guess.
I don't remember that much about Gone Girl, to be honest.
Well, don't worry. Don't worry.
It didn't seem to leave much of an impression on you then.
Don't worry. It will be the same thing with this movie. Also, the twins are still here bickering about how they.
He stole our ideas.
Okay, dude, could you maybe try reading that line again with a little more conviction? Because that wasn't a very good delivery. Basically, Shiro, he's saying to the twins that they're in violation. He's in violation of Harvard law and shit.
But the twins said there is no Harvard law.
Yeah, I know. Again, bickering.
Okay, so they found a rule saying no stealing from another student.
That's a pretty specific rule. Don't steal any possible ideas that make people rich.
I mean, that's a general.
And yet
rule.
they still made billions off it.
Well, that's a general rule for. What? So I was going to say that's the general rule for.
Oh, hi, Justin Timberlake.
When did he?
Oh.
What? I thought that was Andrew Garfield for a second.
Thank you. Basically, she was all like, "You don't even know my name, do you?" And he's like, "Stephanie," and I should kick your ass. Yes, you should. Please do. Why are you not kicking his ass? Girly, that whole thing about kicking his ass. Please.
Go on, you can do it.
Justin Timberlake, everybody. He's in this movie for some reason.
Because he wanted to be an actor, I guess.
Yeah, this is one of his first roles that got him noted, if I remember correctly. Then he made In Time, which was a major piece of shit.
In Time, I remember seeing the trailer for that on a Blu-ray that I've got. Is that the one where if you run out of time, you die?
Yeah, it's an interesting concept, but unfortunately Andrew Niccol thought it would be a good idea to have every single fucking line in that movie be a pun on the word time.
Is Andrew Niccol like that all the time? I've heard the host was terrible.
Oh, yeah, the host is horrible. But believe it or not, back in the 90s, Andrew Niccol was actually a pretty damn good filmmaker. He made Gattaca. He wrote The Truman Show, which is still definitely one of the best movies in the 90s. Unfortunately, he kind of gave up on making good movies. He doesn't do those anymore.
Although to be fair,
Get it? The Grammys, huh? Because it's Justin Timberlake. Oh, you're so clever, Iron. You're so clever.
you know, Gone Girl was the first David Fincher film I saw, and normally when
Let me guess,
you
it
know,
doesn't seem all that different from this one in terms of tone and style and shit.
yeah, and although I was going to say, okay, I'll be fair to Fincher's. The first film I've seen, I haven't got off to that good a start with him, so maybe it'll be better. Like with David Ayer, the first film I saw of his was Sabotage, and that's a horrible film. Although, to be fair, what could you do trying to rewrite a Skip Woods script and make it work?
As
Maybe-
much as you can do.
Oh, sure. He's saying that there's a snake in there. It's just to scare her.
Oh, ha ha ha.
There isn't a snake, but you just need to ask her something. Again, why is everybody in this movie is a fucking horrible person. Enjoy. It makes no sense. It's not funny, but that's what they're presenting to us. Enjoy.
So it's School
just
Days,
have
the
to
live
sit
action
through it.
adaptation.
No. If that happened by this point, this girl would have stabbed Justin Timberlake like 1,000,000 times.
And then at the end,
in fact,
and then at the end, David Fincher would have turned this into a magical girl parody.
In fact, I kind of wish they would just pull a school. Trust me, Dres, believe it or not, you will be wishing they would have put a School Days at the ending instead of the crap they're going for. But whatever, we'll get to that when we get to that. Okay.
No, let's just deal with this.
Okay, basically now the twins are seeing what they can do to try to, get back at Mark.
Well, this rate, actually, you know what? I'm actually rooting for the twins.
Yeah, I'm
No.
rooting for.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I'm rooting for twins too. They're not exactly,
They're not
nice.
good people, but they got good points.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, definitely.
I know they both.
And guess what? They
find the rule.
And guess what? They end up screwed, like everybody that's not Mark Zuckerberg.
Because protagonist.
Oh yeah, guess what, Jiro? Their idea for the site was Harvard Connection. It was supposed to be for the entire college, but of course, Mark. Oh no, we're gonna make this worldwide and shit. Okay. Basically, he's talking about the rules of the social network they were trying to implement, because you have to have respect for the rules and privacy of people and shit like that.
And so far, our protagonist has no respect for privacy.
They really are identical twins. They even have pretty much the same voice. Like seriously, if you show them from the back and have one of them talk, I wouldn't be able to tell which one is talking. I mean, the only way I can tell them apart right now is for the different hairstyle and the tie. Aside from that, they're pretty much like water drops.
Why do they sound like Channing Tatum?
I don't know.
I don't know. Well, because they do. Oh, okay. If they're saying if Mark
larceny.
If they're saying if Mark Zuckerberg stole our computer, it would be an offense, right? And yet this somehow isn't.
No, you're not. Stealing is still stealing. It doesn't matter what it is, whether it's a computer or a website ID, or hell, even if it's just like a penny, it's still theft.
Plagiarism is plagiarism. You can't sugarcoat.
There's no difference. If I stole Sheroy's cat, that would be theft.
Exactly. Thank you. Like. Basically, nobody gives a shit about. Nobody gives a shit here.
So what's the point of these rules if you aren't going to follow through with them?
Dwebs, don't you know if you have money, you can get away with everything?
Because we're America, Dwebs, in America.
Yeah,
America.
Try telling Jeremy Clarkson that. Oh.
Oh. He deserved everything he got.
Definitely. Oh,
Their doors must be pretty shitty.
Yeah, kind of.
You'd think in Harvard they'd have a better system.
Okay, basically, Andrew Garfield here, he was... I know he's called Eduardo, but he doesn't have a character, so I'll just call him Andrew Garfield. Well, the point is, Andrew Garfield was the first one to make an investment on the Facebook company. It started with $1,000 and shit. And that's what we're seeing right now.
Can you even do this in university?
That's what actually happened with Mark Zuckerberg, so I guess you can. I love how completely...
they can't stop you from getting a job while you're in university. So
Mark, this could potentially change your life and make you a lot of money. Why are you snoozing off?
Again, my theory is that Jesse Eisenman is just as bored as we are. I mean, if the main character isn't going to take a fucking interest in the story, why the fuck should I?
So I take it this is like 2 movies we've seen so far that have got critical praise that we don't understand.
Oh, trust me, Dibs, I have plenty of those.
Well, I've got a couple.
And now they're arguing about the more protocol. More protocol.
At this rate, you might as well do a roll call of their names.
Oh yeah, basically, Shiroi, in case you don't forget, actually, I think you remember. Basically, they're now gonna meet Justin Timberlake. Justin Timberlake has money, so he's gonna ask them, basically ask them to become his partner, so they can invest in the company and shit.
Right.
So yeah, because that's who you get to help start out your business, Justin fucking Timberlake.
A guy who they just said is apparently on drugs.
Yep.
like a lot of celebrities.
Reznor, Ross, I don't like your music, but could you at least try and put some effort into having any music in this film? We've been Reznor-less for like 10 minutes.
Dwebs, this is the noisy duo. We don't do we don't take kindly to music in his parts, boy.
Seriously, David, what was wrong with Howard Shore? You had Howard Shore, you had
if you
Elliot
didn't want to make
Goldenfall.
an effort, you have Justin Timberlake there.
It's interesting you mentioned that because the last movie of the three of us saw, Hugo, had Howard Shore doing the score. It was a beautiful score.
Oh God!
Like I said, Justin Timberlake is right there.
He's there because he decided to become an actor, I guess.
Ow, my ears!
You know, Mark Wahlberg. Granted, Mark Wahlberg isn't that great of an actor, but at least he has charisma. I mean, I like him. He's entertaining. He was the best thing about The Happening. What if he just
had Justin Timberlake do the score or something?
I think at this point, I think even he would do a better job. And I hate his music, by the way. I mean, his music is crap, but at least it's music. Okay, basically, Andrew is chronicling the conversation.
I think they're all paranoid.
Yeah. Basically, Shiroi, he's saying, the first
Seriously, they've all got the same way of talking. They're all arseholes. Wait,
Yes,
I just figured out a David Fincher weakness. His characters are all the same.
Pretty much. Wait, no, Dwebs, you got it wrong. In order for the characters to be the same, they have to be characters. These are not characters. These are, at best, archetypes. Anyway, Shiroi, basically the point is, Andrew's first impression of Justin here is that he's arrogant and shit.
Well, no shit.
What, and Mark Zuckerberg isn't?
You can all relate to each other. It's perfect.
I wish I was watching Wolf on Wall Street. In fact, Shiroi, you said that tomorrow is another day where you can stay later than usual, right?
Yes.
And considering Jova isn't here tomorrow.
How about we watch Wolf on Wall Street? Because if it would be a perfect antithesis to this movie. It's basically...
All right, then.
I should warn you, though. It's a 3-hour movie. Do you think you can manage that?
Yeah, I should be able to.
Okay, do you need to come here early or something? I can be here early. It's Saturday, so it's cool.
I do have to warn you. I don't know what time I'll be back from the football.
Oh right, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Here it is. Shiroi. Come here anyway, and we'll figure it out. We'll see just exactly how long it takes to get here.
I'll be on Steam tomorrow anyway, so I'll just be online.
Sure. Awesome. Anyway, protocol.
Is Jova not here today either?
No. He's away for the weekend.
Oh, of course.
$1 billion. Well,
I'm
sorry.
okay.
Wait. Sorry, Grace. I had to do it. $1 billion.
Yeah, I can imagine how the scoring sessions for this thing went. Okay, I don't know what Trent Reznor sounds like, but I'll do my best. Okay, Atticus, we need to make some music for this scene. What should we do? Should we just get out a synthesizer and start bashing on the keys? Oh, yeah, good idea. Oh, and
That's probably how it went.
Bang on the didgeridoo. Okay, take all that, put it all together. Maybe we'll win an Academy Award for this shit or something. Yeah.
Musical gold.
Yeah.
So yeah, now they're partners basically.
And Andrew Garfield has to go throw up. Oh.
For some reason.
I'm expecting Gwen Stacy to come in any moment now and slap him on the face and then walk off.
Well, maybe this takes place after Amazing Spider-Man 2, and he's trying to, get over Gwen's death.
Yeah, so he works with Mark Zuckerberg to... No, hang on, that doesn't make any sense, because Amazing Spider-Man 2 is set in 2014.
No, yeah, true, but who's to say this isn't a sequel to that movie?
And considering this...
allow me to rephrase that. Who's to say that Amazing Spider-Man 2 isn't a prequel to this movie? And now Andrew is bored by this point.
He's like,
Andrew.
Oh, God.
Hey, Andrew, we're rolling. Wake up.
Should we all just go get a cup of tea or something?
Well, they ought to go on their break. Maybe we should too. It's like when the country for old men took a break to drink milk.
We're 2/3 into this movie, and so far,
we've been stuck on this one point.
Yeah. Thank you. Finally. Basically, Shiroi, Lani said, "Oh, come on, man, this is bullshit." Yeah, thank you, Andrew. It is.
Like this movie.
Oh, this chicken part. Okay, this is one of those few moments where, for some moronic reason, they make Andrew Garfield stupid for no reason. Basically, he's trying to take care of a chicken, Dwips.
What?
I know. What problems does this have with anything? Don't ask me. He's just this. Basically, he's trying to take care of a chicken, and guess what he feeds the chicken?
Chicken.
More chicken.
Yes. I'm not even kidding. He's trying to feed his apparently this guy's supposed to be a brilliant college student, and yet he doesn't know what chickens eat.
So he's turned the chicken into a cannibal.
Maybe the chicken misbehaved.
Okay, even a fucking 10-year-old would know what to do in that situation better than you do. Like,
The sad part is that's true.
You're
corn,
supposed to be a university student.
corn,
You're in
worm,
Harvard.
corn,
Harvard.
worms. I mean, come on, this isn't rocket
Anything
science.
other than their own species.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to explain to everybody how stupid I am. Yes, that's true. He's saying I'm gonna have to explain this to everybody. Yeah, I'm betting his father's. Wait a minute, you feed chicken to a chicken? How did you get into college again?
They must have a lot of money. Or the father must be the dean.
Oh my god, could someone please talk about something relevant? Oh wait, there is no plot.
Wait.
Never mind.
Why are they on about him cheating on his exams?
Because I guess it harms his credibility. You know, like when it comes when in
As
terms
if
of,
plagiarism doesn't do that enough.
one of the most classic court tactics in a judicial court is to harm the other party's credibility. You know, by revealing some kind of personal thing that you know.
So this is like a Phoenix Wright case now.
No. Phoenix Wright cases are entertaining.
Even Turnabout Big Top is more entertaining.
At least there's stuff to talk about.
Yeah. For as much as I hate to admit, yeah.
You know,
Although apparently, according to some people, Turnabout Monster's Turnabout.
Yeah, Monster's Turnabout was kind of mediocre, yeah, but I still think people overblow the so-called suckage of that Turnabout to Big Heights. But hey, that's...
Monstrous Turnabout sounds like a more fitting name for Turnabout Big Top. Honestly, I don't understand why this story warranted a movie, because this is literally how businesses work. Number crunching.
Here's the
documentary
about number crunching.
Here's the chicken. It would be cool if this was like the chickens in King's Quest 3 and they have a hilarious chickeny accent, but...
Hey, it would be cool if they were even like the chickens in Chicken Run.
Yeah. Thank you.
Andrew, do you think you might want to go through that line again? Andrew, come on. You're half British. Come on.
Basically, Shiroi, Mark doesn't want to be involved with this whole chicken thing. And honestly,
I won't blame him. Come on, Andrew, you're half British. Surely you should know the British mentality. Keep trying.
Yeah, stiff upper lip, you know.
All right. What's this?
I think it's is it a cockfight?
It's an internet.
Oh no! I forgot. This is a College of Nerds, so it's a contest of computer.
A comp fight.
Yeah, they're all hacking each other.
What?
Every time one of them gets hacked, they have to take a shot or something.
Well, it was every 10th line they had to take a shot.
Because
that sounds like it would be a fun game.
Because this is what computer nerds do, right? They do drinking games based on hacking.
No, we do drinking games based on really difficult video games.
Like we do drinking
stuff for movie repeats.
Exactly. We don't do hacking drinking games. Like that's stupid.
I could do some of that every time. One time when I'm watching the Fast and Furious series, I'll take a shot every time Vin Diesel says something about family.
I like when when Pedro took a shot every time Maximilian said fabulous.
Although at least Vin Diesel's, likable, and I can buy his.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Vin Diesel, in my opinion, was the one who stole the show in Guardians of the Galaxy. With just four free words repeated over and over, and so much character.
And apparently in many languages.
Yeah. Vin Diesel is awesome. I love him. Anyway, yeah. Back to let's quit trying to bring good stuff in here. Okay. Oh wait, never mind. Protocol.
Yeah, this sounds very interesting. Seriously, I can't remember what's the name of that apparently good PS2 capture hardware.
PS2 capture. I mean, I haven't heard of a PS2 a capture hard device that's made specifically for the PS2. I mean, they're usually made for various consoles, but okay. So I wouldn't be able to help you there.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Who?
Whoa!
Whoa. Who? Who? Who does that into a pool?
This person?
But don't you get, Libs? This is what college students do. I mean, don't you do this at your college?
No. I
guess.
went out a couple of places. I went to a museum in Milton Keynes, but
Wait a minute. That would mean that maybe Aaron Sorkin has a lot of touch with what college students do.
no. Just like he was apparently out of touch with Studio 60 and how comedy shows worked. I mean, seriously, people make comparisons with Studio 60 and 30 Rock, which isn't unwarranted. They're both the same. They're both sort of the same show. You know, something made about writing a live comedy TV show every week. But the difference is that with 30 Rock, it was written by someone that had experience writing for a comedy show every week, whereas apparently Studio 60, Aaron Sorkin had no idea.
You know what I love about it? You know what I love about it? People who love this movie say that it's a character study. Okay,
What character?
No, it's not. It's a room full of nerds
It's a
counting.
It's a documentary on numbers.
Yes, this is a documentary. Thank you, Twibs. It would have made more sense to turn this story into a documentary rather than a film.
All they need is Morgan Freeman to do narration. Or, hell, a better soundtrack.
every time, they should have Morgan Freeman come here and try to explain the plot because oh boy,
What?
here we go again.
Okay, now we're in the Matrix. Matrix Reloaded. Yeah, I'm going to spend 5 minutes here, are we?
Actually, we're gonna spend a bit here, yeah.
Well, at least there isn't any pointless rave dancing that we have to sit through for 5 minutes.
This is not as bad as the rave dance from Heavy Rain.
Guys, David, either have the actors speak louder or turn the music down a bit.
I guess maybe he's trying to, portray realism in the way that they would be drawn out because of the music, but there's times when you should do that, and times when it's not really that necessary.
I can't hear you.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, Shiro hasn't heard most of this movie.
They're like Antonio Banderas and Ballistic. He mumbled his lines so much I could hardly understand what he was saying.
Well, don't worry, This. Allow me to sum up what they're saying. Protocol. Do this, and maybe we should do this, and then we should invest here for more money, and blah 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 blah.
I wish this stream had subtitles.
Why? So because the protocol, because the protocol is so much. That way we could maybe try to understand the protocol, even for as irrelevant as it is. See, the problem with this story is that the problem. There was a critic on Rotten Tomatoes who named this movie the new Citizen Kane. And I can see what he's going for with that comparison, because much like Citizen Kane, this is a story about a guy who rose to power and eventually, he lost everybody, eventually ended up alone, because everybody who ever relationized with him.
But in real life, Mark didn't end up alone. He got married.
I know, but.
I haven't seen Citizen Kane. I'll just say that.
I'm talking about in terms of this particular self-contained story.
Okay.
And yeah, I can see what he's going for that comparison. But here's the big difference between this movie and Citizen Kane. Citizen Kane, we actually developed the main character. In fact, all the characters in general. It was a classic story, but rise to power and loss of power and shit like that. But it was told so great because the characters were actually people. rather than just archetypes arguing about finances and numbers and chicks.
I've heard Citizen Kane's a pretty long film, though, so that's why I'm a bit apprehensive.
Oh, well, yeah, it is long, but my God, there's so much, it's such a great interest. They created such a great character with Charles Foster Kane that it's really entertaining all throughout, in my opinion, at least. Don't bother, Dwips. It's not really important, like pretty much every scene in this movie.
Oh, and by the way, music, DJ, turn the music down a bit.
I never understood the appeal of these places, honestly. It's just noise.
I don't usually go them either.
Oh my God, actual music, and that's because it's a remix of a music that actually exists.
Wait, so the only film music Reznor and Ross can do is when it's already been made.
I guess.
Polaroid.
Oh, and guess what, Shiroi? We're seeing exactly. We're back to seeing how good they are at this sport because that's important.
Oh
I guess.
God, what did you do to this theme?
What does this have to do with anything? What does the boat...
Never mind. What have they done to this track? It sounds so weak.
Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross aren't going to stop until movie music is dead.
Seriously, it's like Hans Zimmer in Amazing Spider-Man 2 again.
Okay, David, what's up with these shots? I mean...
Ow.
Is this important in some way? Does this have any? What does this have to do with the Facebook thing?
All you're doing is ruining a pretty cool classical song.
What classical song?
They're remixing that.
Yeah.
Don't remix classical music.
Ah.
So Shoji Meguro does that a lot better than you morons. Am I right,
That's
guys?
because he uses actual music.
In fact, they should take lessons from Shoji Meguro.
Oh wait, now they've got classical music done in its proper form.
Oh, hello, Prince Albert. Wait, Prince Albert?
Prince Albert. Are there princes in the US?
I
thought the US wasn't a monarchy.
Me too. I guess this is a prince from some other country.
But he's got an American accent.
I'll try to look it up. Let's see. Oh, hold on. There's something here. Oh, Shiar's burped.
Okay.
Okay, so...
I burped a while ago.
Oh.
Yeah, Shiori is really invested into this film and its archetype. I mean, characters.
What? Wait. Characters? Where? Huh? Did I... what?
No, Pedro,
What?
you'll need a magnifying glass to find them. Do you have one?
I don't think I do, no.
Well, then you've got no luck.
Anyway, Shiori, here, let's go look for Prince Albert. Prince Albert. Prince Albert genital piercing? What? Oh, okay, I'm going to take a while, I guess, and say that this is not what I'm looking for. Prince Albert II of Monaco.
Monaco? Wait, Monaco? He's got an American accent.
I don't know. Prince Albert... No, Albert Prince Consort. The husband of Queen Victoria of the United Kingdom, blah, 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 blah. I'm guessing that's not it. Okay, who the fuck is this Prince Albert? Like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't care.
Is it just a code name he has?
Maybe.
Basically, they lost the race, and he's blaming the other, and one of the twins is blaming the other one for it.
So race, it's luck and agility.
And now he's mad, and they want to sue Mark Zuckerberg and whatever.
So losing, you lost a race. We're going to sue Mark Zuckerberg. It wasn't his fault you lost a race. Okay, now they're playing Gran Turismo.
Well, it's a PlayStation 2, so I guess so.
I
Yeah.
suppose, yeah.
Hey, girls, can I join in and play that with you?
Have you got a WWE game there? Can I play that?
I have SmackDown vs. Raw and SmackDown vs. Raw 2006. I don't think I've got any of the other ones after that, though.
Do either of them have the special referee mode?
I don't think so, no.
Oh, I love that mode. Mostly because I can screw with the other wrestlers.
Oh, hi, Andrew.
I've been cast as Spider-Man! Yay! Yeah, I'm going to have 3 films. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're having some kind of party or some shit like that. The Happening is not going to be the next best thing. At all.
What? Did they say that?
No. Didn't you hear what Justin said? What's
Yes.
what's happening? What has happened? Not happened. Happening is the next big thing. No, it's not.
No, it's gonna be a horrible movie.
But hilarious. It's one of my favorite movies, actually.
Yeah. But as for what it was trying to be, a horror drama film.
Like me and
horrible.
me and Shiroi like to pretend it's a comedy, right, Shiroi?
Yes, it's the best comedy I've ever seen in a while.
Yeah, but that's kind of a bad thing, though, isn't it? When it's
I know. Well,
I think it's trying to be one genre, but ends up being another.
true, but it's one way we can make that movie marvelously entertaining. So I'm taking it. So I'm taking it. Damn it!
That's one problem I got with Godzilla. 1 minute it's about this, and then it's about that, and then it's about this, and then it goes to about that.
Godzilla can be enjoyed even ironically.
And we're talking about the 2014 version.
Yeah.
Yeah. The 1998 version is crap. Yeah, but I mean,
Hold on. There's something's happening. Quote unquote. Basically, Justin Timberlake is, basically Justin is taking away most of Eduardo's shares on the company, and Mark is just letting it happen. He doesn't give a shit. Again, why? Andrew Garfield is going to pretty much end up getting screwed yet again by Mark Zuckerberg. So yeah.
Well, at least Andrew's calling him out on it now.
He's asking him how's the internship, by the way. Basically, Shiro, he quit his internship so that he could work on the Facebook thing and dedicate himself to it. And now he's getting screwed because of it. So basically, Mark is about to screw his life.
Well, he is an a-hole.
Basically, Andrew doesn't want Justin in their company.
So this guy who's been loyal to you, you're just chucking him out because...
Just because.
Because you're an a-hole.
Don't worry, Andrew. We'll find better friends in the next movies.
Yeah. And hey, don't worry. You'll meet Emma Stone one day.
Yeah. That's another thing that I would also like to give credit to Andrew Garfield. He's definitely the one of all the actors. He's definitely the one who's trying his best here. Like he's generally turned in a good performance, considering the lack of character he has. He still manages to bring in some humanity. It's one of those cases where an actor manages to elevate the poorly written archetype.
There was writing in this film.
Oh, sorry. My mouth
Wait,
slipped.
2010, a film that has no writing almost. Oh god, it's Iron Man 2.
Yeah. Anyway.
And no, I don't care if it's Marvel Studios film. I still think it sucks.
I'm pretty sure.
You can't sugarcoat things if they're bad, you know.
Actually, there's a lot of people have realized how much that movie sucked by this point.
Yeah, but people like to give films like that and Thor 2 sugarcoating because it's Marvel Studios. I'm like, no, it doesn't matter who made it. It sucks.
Yeah. I'm not saying anything. Oh, this part. Guess what, Shiroi? Even actually, no, you've seen this. Guess what, Tips? Even his girlfriend is breaking up with him for no reason, as you'll see in a moment.
Okay.
Well, this movie is supposed to portray him in a good light, so they're showing everyone as bigger assholes, so they say, oh, poor thing.
No, Shiroi, let me hear it.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's asking him when you were going to call him. Basically, he came back this afternoon and he still hasn't called her, so she's mad. Bitch, like...
He's just lost his job for no reason.
Okay, bitch, I don't... come on. It was only like a few hours. Come on, give him a break.
He's just lost his job, for fuck's sake. Well, yeah, you do, actually.
When did you become a bitch? This came out of nowhere. Oh, okay. Basically, Shiroi, he changed something on his Facebook profile, and she's basically they're pulling a South Park with the Facebook episode, except there it was actually funny and well done. And here
it was funny in South Park.
And here
this is so contrived.
Yeah, basically, Shiroi, he froze his account so that they couldn't take any more money. And, you know, basically he's standing his ground.
Mark, you can talk. He just threw a guy out of his job for no reason.
Don't make me... Okay, don't make me actually start to have an emotion here, okay? It's like... Again, like I said...
What's he doing there?
Again, it's like I said. It's like he really needs to take a shit right now. Oh, and guess what, Dibs? She's also a psychopath, apparently.
It really is like school days.
Where is this coming from?
Set fire to his stuff.
Okay, why is she... What?
He lost his job.
Yeah, and you... I gotta say, if all girls were like that, I'd just say, you know what? Fuck them. I don't...
For a movie that's trying to be quote-unquote realistic and believable, this is some of the most contrived shit ever.
So they're saying guys are assholes and girls are these horny, you know, impatient...
Don't worry, Dibs. Me and Pedro are perfectly fine in our respective relationships. So
horribly terrible understanding slots.
Apparently this is how Aaron Sorkin sees the world.
Again, like School Days, he was moved by a guy who never got laid. And yet somehow Von Karma got laid.
Ah.
That's something.
Well, even I got scared.
What?
So, yeah.
Also, Sony product placement there. Ding!
So yeah, there's nothing really about this. There's no way to say this. Everybody in this movie, except for Andrew Garfield, is a fucking horrible person. Can we have a movie about? Can we make the movie about him, Andrew Garfield? I mean, please. Yeah, yeah. Basically, he's gonna try this. Wait, wait. I think I got lost. Is this? Oh, okay. I get it. This is the final scene, if I remember correctly, isn't it?
The final scene where
Oh no, 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 no. It's not. No. Okay, just checked. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
I remember there's gonna be a moment where
Andrew Garfield.
yeah, Andrew Garfield. I keep calling him by the character's name, but I'm that would be giving Fincher credit or Sorkin rather. No,
Both
I'm
of
not.
them.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm done. I'm not talking to you. Like seriously, why is he turned the other way? Is he pouting? Andrew, please turn the other way. Like, that's not. Andrew, you're not.
Andrew, you're talking to a window. Are you practicing for the Spider-Man films?
Andrew, it's. We're.
He's getting used to his environment for the role.
We're over here, Andrew. You're not.
I'm not looking at him. I'm mad.
Camera. I'm not
No, I mean,
talking to you.
I wouldn't blame him. The guy just took his job and presumably he's ruined his life.
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah.
Why would he?
Yeah.
Why would he come back though? You screwed him.
Pretty much.
Exactly.
But he's coming back anyway.
Money, and he's also I guess I guess he's willing to give him another chance.
Why? He's took your job. He's ruining your life. If anyone did that to me, I'd be like, no, fuck you. See ya. I don't care what he offered me.
I guess he still thinks he can maybe somehow get some of his shares back.
What with this arsehole? And why is he going to a building in his dressing gown?
Because that's a thing in America, I guess. I don't know.
And why is Justin Timberlake giving the middle finger?
Because he's Justin Timberlake. And more protocol. Could you please?
This might as well have been called the social protocol.
Oh look, an arcade. Can we play the arcade, please?
Is Pac-Man there?
Please?
No?
No.
Aw.
Hey, look, there's another. Sure, is still
Let's
there.
play Monkey Ball.
Ah, okay. Never mind. Oh, here it is. Pay attention.
An ambush.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, this is the scene. This is the scene where Andrew finally gets tired of Zuckerberg's shit.
Okay, let me hear it then.
All right, let's trust me. This is one of the most satisfying scenes in the movie. So let's let Wibbs hear it. Sorry.
Okay.
Basically, he's out of the company, Shuri.
Mhm.
Yes, please, someone.
Ugh.
It wasn't. Oh. Basically, he got screwed.
Shh.
I know. Thank you! Jesus Christ.
So yes, he's an a-hole.
Basically, Dwebs, this is what would happen if I ever met David Fincher. You pretentious douchebag!
So the creator of Facebook is an a-hole.
Basically, Shiro, he literally said to him, "You pretentious douchebag." That's why I'm saying this is pretty much me meeting David Fincher.
Why is it every guy named David seems to be a bit of a douche?
David Fincher, David Goyer,
David Cage.
David Cage. Something in the name.
David Ayer. Actually, no, David Ayer.
I like David Hayter.
No, David Ayer, Ayer.
Oh, okay.
Actually, no, it wasn't his fault. He had to rewrite a Skip Woods script.
Oh boy, Trent is. Okay, Trent, you're not in a Terminator movie, okay?
Oh God, you just had me imagining now Trent Reznor doing the music for Terminator 6.
Oh God.
That's if Terminator 5 makes any money. Well,
You know
and
what,
I haven't really
Lucas?
heard people making that much of a fuss about Genesis, so...
Well, if I'm okay, so yeah.
You know what the worst part about all this is?
Why are they applauding?
Because we're almost at 1 million users.
What were you saying, Shiro?
The worst part about all this is that, as Pedro said, the creator of Facebook actually said that this wasn't a bad film. This is a bad film. So, they're all assholes.
Well, he did say it was indifferent to it. He didn't specifically say it was a good film. He just
No, you said he said it wasn't bad. Not that it was good, it wasn't bad.
Yeah, he said it was indifferent to it. Well, it's not a well. Maybe there's
That's more credit than it deserves.
well, maybe there's a reason why he's not a movie critic. Anyway,
Well, I don't think he's ever claimed to be a movie.
I know. I'm just saying.
He's in love. Whoop.
No, actually, he still hasn't gotten over his ex from college.
Seriously?
I'm not.
You're a millionaire.
He's a millionaire. He owns a company that's just broken 1 million users, and you're still obsessed over some not very special girl anyway.
Yeah. Dwebs, trust me. If you think that's bad, just wait till you see the very final scene before the credits.
Oh boy. Well, if it's anything like the final scene from Gone Girl, then
Well, I don't know how I'll end it, so I can speak for that. But you'll tell us yourself when we get to that.
yeah. You know what I want to happen now?
What?
Andrew Garfield to come bursting in and ruining the party.
Mm-hmm. So basically, that scene with Andrew calling Mark on his bullshit, that would be me versus David Fincher. It would be, I'm guessing, Jova against David Cage. Shiroi, any particular filmmaker or game developer you would like to, David Cage 2, maybe?
I guess.
Yeah.
Trying to think of someone who's
Dwebs, I'm sure you'll have I'm sure you'll do it for Skip Woods, definitely. You
Well,
pretentious douchebag.
I've got a few people actually.
Oh, what isn't Skip Woods your top pick for though?
I know. There's other examples too.
You
Skip
pretentious douchebag.
Skip Woods, Christopher Nolan,
I suppose Simon Cowell could be.
I think saying that Chris is despite douchebag
I
is
don't, I
kind
don't
of.
think it's a. I don't think it's a. I'm not saying maybe not douchebag. Or just say pretentious.
I'd say douchebag.
Well, yeah. Well, then again, he is the guy who tried to make a film about a guy dressed in a bat suit.
He for at the very least Christopher Nolan actually tries to make movies good.
Yeah, I'm just not a fan of his style. Is all. Oh wait, what are the police arresting him for now?
Because they're not. Basically, this is one of those illegal parties because they're not.
Wait,
Yeah.
so of all the things Zuckerberg's getting punished for is having an illegal party.
Basically, it's one of those things where they have parties with girls who are not over 18. I guess that's that. Oh, and they have drugs and shit. Yeah.
That doesn't help.
Yeah, here is. They're asking the holder. Yeah, I was right.
Hot Fuzz did this better.
And American Pie 2, specifically. Well, at least one of the assholes is getting some kind of retribution. It's a shame this one gets away with it. Symbolism, maybe?
Power shortage?
No, never mind. I'm giving David too much credit. Okay, so basically, this is gonna get public and shit, and that can be bad for the company. So he's asking him to get out of the company. So Mark Zuckerberg is now screwing Justin too. He's just gonna screw everybody.
What's with the air raid sirens? Seriously.
Oh, and
No,
by
that's a
the
serious question. What was with the air raid sirens?
and by the way, Dwebs, guess who tipped the police about that?
He did.
Yep. I'm CEO, bitch. Okay, that's kind of funny, I'll admit.
How fucking charming. Well,
Here it is, Dwebs. This is the final scene before the credits, if I remember correctly. Yeah.
okay, hang on. Let me turn it up.
This scene is gonna piss you off, probably. This is definitely not the kind of finale you like.
Okay, hang on. Let me hear what they're saying then.
No. It's not dialogue. It's just visuals. So.
Sure, you're not.
Basically,
You're not
sure. Basically,
likable.
Shiroi, he's gonna have to pay money to people so they will to the twins so they will keep their mouths shut. Well, at least he admits it. I was drunk. and whatever, and pissed off and stupid. Well, you're a David Fincher character, so
Yeah. This way I'm surprised you don't hit your girlfriend at this rate. He is
he is what?
an asshole.
Yeah. He's not. Yeah, the movie's still trying to convince you that he's not really a bad guy, believe it or not.
Ugh. Okay, I'm waiting for that.
And now here's where the movie reaches the ultimate mass of ass.
All right, hang on. Let me see. Erica Aubra. Okay, what's going on here?
Oh.
You what? Why are you doing that? You still obsessed over her? Jesus.
So he's gone stalker now. Dwibs is impressed.
So yeah, now he's constantly refreshing the page to see if she accepts it. So yeah, the movie's now trying to make you feel sad for the fact that he still hasn't gotten his girlfriend back.
Sure.
That's a lot of money.
Fuck you, David. They wrote for the U.S. Olympic team in Beijing and placed 6th. Oh.
That's nice, I guess.
I don't care if she accepts it or not. Okay, this is.
She probably won't.
No.
His name has been restored to the Facebook masthead as the co-founder. Okay, there's some justice in the world. At least you got a song now.
Am I supposed to feel something here?
He's
He's
not.
got a face like a slapped ass.
He looks so bored. And that's it. That's Social Network.
That's it.
Yep, that's it.
So Dwibs, what did you think?
What a piece of shit. Seriously?
Blunt and to the point.
Seriously, this film gets all critical praise and all that shit.
And then the Golden Globes, don't forget how it took home the best
For
bit.
what? Okay, the performances were good. Wait, Aaron Sorkin played an ad executive?
Yeah.
Okay, the performances were good, I'll give it that. But what else is there to praise? The characters are horrible people. The film looks incredibly ugly and dark.
And there's
The music is horrible. How the hell did that win an Oscar?
And there's no story. This movie doesn't really have any point to it.
If I wanted to find out about the history of Facebook, I'd go on Wikipedia or read a book.
The story of, judging from this movie, the story of how Facebook got created is not that interesting.
So why did he even bother making the film?
Because
Because they don't have enough money.
okay, now time to do time to do the thing that me, Dwibs, and even Jova Bit do whenever we're watching one of these movies. Let's check the Rotten Tomatoes page. Let's see what kind of reviews. Meanwhile, Shiro, why don't you give your final thoughts?
I'll just repeat what I said earlier. This movie shouldn't have been a movie. It should have been a documentary because, I mean, it shouldn't take 2 hours to tell this kind of story, especially because, as I said, businesses are literally brainstorming and number crunching.
Kidding me?
You would have been better off making a documentary about this.
Hold on, sure. What is it, Dwibs?
Out of 285 critics, this film has gotten a 96%.
Yeah. Shiro, gotta love the tagline for the movie. You don't get to 500 million friends without making a few enemies.
Yeah, 500 million enemies.
Impeccably scripted. What? Beautifully directed.
You are.
The film looks ugly as shit.
And filled with fine performances. Okay,
that was true.
The Social Network is a riveting, ambitious example of modern filmmaking at its finest. Is it? Is it now?
What?
Ew.
The film looked like it was filmed The film looked like it was set in Victorian times.
Okay, let's take a look at some of the reviews. Why not? At last, a movie you can actually discuss afterward, and not just on Facebook or Twitter. No, you'll want to chew it.
Okay, that's true, I guess.
I will now go to Facebook and discuss how shit it is.
The Social Network is a spellbinding and compelling story. Is it? Where was it? I didn't see it.
What story?
Protocol, I guess. With top-notch performances and flawless directing. Flawless directing?
Flawless? What film were you watching?
Fincher keeps the movie's techie elements on the periphery. No, he doesn't!
What does that even mean?
He means that he keeps the technical details about the protocol stuff on the background. No, he doesn't. In fact,
that's the whole film almost.
They're kind of the focus, actually.
Aaron Sorkin's amazing script. It was a script.
Amazing script and several great performances make this one of the best.
Well, to be fair, what good movies came out in 2010?
There were plenty of. Maybe not plenty of. There were Toy Story 3.
I haven't seen that. Can't speak for that.
I know you disagree, but Inception. I know you also disagree with this one, but I thought Shutter Island was pretty good. What else? The Karate Kid remake was good, surprisingly good. All of it, I would have to look some up, but
so let me get this straight. All the movies I've seen in 2010, I have a feeling.
How to Train a Dragon. How to Train a Dragon. Don't forget that one.
Okay, one film. Big whoop.
A classic American story of capitalism and greed, friendship and betrayal, fueled by envy and lost innocence. I guess.
Okay, so 2010, aside from How to Train Your Dragon, all the films I've seen were either meh or freaking horrible.
Even if you've never touched a computer in your life, you'd find plenty to be fascinated by in this movie, as it shows that while technology may be moving fast, the human capacity for hubris will always remain the same.
Hubris? The guy's a dick! A classic
all right.
American story of capitalism and greed, friendship and betrayal, fueled by envy and lost innocence. Okay, you had me until the third sentence, Greg.
The social Aaron Sorkin. No, I saw this one. Even if you never.
Okay, let's read the. That's all the fresh. There's actually 11 rotten reviews.
I've read a lot about the Social Network at this point, mostly raves about how it supposedly captures the way we live now, but no one has really zeroed in on how deliberately alienating it is. Thank you. Anyway, you wouldn't think that Fincher and Sorkin's talents would gel, yet their collaboration on the Social Network is brilliant. A gripping tale of ambition and envy, betrayal and resentment.
Okay, I've seen 2 David Fincher films so far, and neither of them really grabbed me. I've got.
Would you say Gone Girl is at least better than this?
Actually, I'm not sure.
I've
got Zodiac. I haven't seen that yet.
Almost certainly deliberately indebted to Citizen Kane. Yeah, except Citizen Kane wasn't a colossal piece of shit.
Like one of those fake smart middle-brow TV shows, the speciousness of the Social Network is disguised by comicality.
Okay.
Excusing Hollywood's ruthlessness.
Okay, Dibs, I know you haven't seen Citizen Kane, but I'm pretty sure you know about how it ends because, it's such a popular scene.
Actually, no, I haven't.
Oh, you don't? Well, basically, it ends in a similar way that this movie ends, but the difference is that it works because there's an actual tragedy element to the character. But we'll get to that when we do
An anti-charismatic Charles Foster Kane with social issues, class status anger, and homoerotic panic.
Is that a rotten review or
a rotten review? Yeah.
Okay. A relevant exploration into the changing of communication and social. Oh, fuck you. Okay.
Lackluster, pedestrian, emotionally hollow, and underwhelming despite exquisite cinematography, lies, and a timely, initially intriguing premise.
Oh, wait, I love this one. Snappy script, sharp editing, eerily perfect soundtrack.
What? How? It's horrible.
Okay, to quote somebody from YouTube, these people have the analytical ability of a golf ball.
Just how much...
If you like this film, then fine, go ahead, like it. That's your opinion. But for God's sake, make sense. Please.
The need to belong drives the man behind the revolution on the slick. The great irony is that the biggest player in the social networking boom proved to be someone so socially retarded that he borders on sociopathic at times. Well, I guess.
Is that a fresh review?
A fresh one, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, surprisingly. This is a beautifully made film by David Fincher with a superb screenplay by Aaron Sorkin.
What?
It's
okay, seriously, what film did they watch? Did they get Curious Case of Benjamin Button mixed up with this one?
The social network's portrait of Zuckerberg, complete with the jerky rhythms and constant scanning of the truly net addicted. Not really. Like, seriously, how out of touch adults must be if they don't know how actual nerds are like. This masterful, contentious, and gripping biopic downloads us deep inside the Control-Alt-Delete... Okay, you're... Stop...
Talking in gibberish.
Stop trying to sound smart. You're not, okay? Wherever the truth lies, Social Network is an eminently compelling, beautifully crafted insight into the emergence of a global phenomenon and the disintegration of a rare friendship. Yeah, sure.
Friendship?
A film of our times that captures the spirit of a generation that isn't prepared to wait their turn or pay their dues.
Can I just say how much I hate that phrase, film of our times?
Yeah. Clever, cutting, and debatable. Well, it is debatable.
They got it right.
Fincher is considered a wonderfully balanced tale, blah, 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 blah. Oh, there's a lot to like. The social network lacks... yet the social network lacks a strong emotional core that is integral to making a good drama truly great. Well, this is a fresh review, but at least he does point something about it. Ultimately, it's like a... Yeah. A riveting, era-defining picture that is guaranteed to make you feel very stupid in comparison and very, very poor.
I do feel pretty stupid. My brain cells have...
Anyway, this commentary has gone way long after. So
basically, social network sucks.
Yeah,
I don't care what anyone else says.
Just copy paste. As for my final thoughts, just copy paste what Dweb said. See you, everybody.
See you.